Hello to all traders and welcome back to another market review brought to you by Orbex. So the Fed finally did it, cutting its interest rates by 25 basis points in line with expectations, and we saw a bit of a movement on the currency market and on gold during that particular news event. But since then, really it hasn't been too much of an event. We saw gold spike roughly about $50, but since the early Asian and Australian session, as you can see here, we're just coming down now lower and heading towards this firm support of 4,200 to see if prices can hold there. But it's been a bit of a choppy consolidation for the last few weeks for gold, not really giving us much of a direction as we head into the last few weeks of trading for the year. But the Fed's comments into next year see that they might not start cutting again and again like a lot of economists were expecting. We might see a little bit of a cautious approach from the Fed, and they are expecting inflation to creep higher, job numbers to start falling. So not so much of a healthy economy going into next year, first of all. And who knows where Jerome Powell is going to be as well. Is he still going to be Fed chair, or is he going to be replaced? A lot of questions going into the new year as well. So let's just take a look on the charts. Like I said, 4,200 is the firm resistance, firm support that we're looking at the moment. Not too much direction on the RSI, very, very neutral for the last few weeks, since the beginning of December really, not really having too much of a signal, falling away from a potential move back up to record high territory at the moment. As you can see, it's done quite well to recover a lot of its losses since we saw this massive downturn on the yellow metal, and that was at the back end of October. But since then, as you can see here, a bit more of a, you could say, a bit of a symmetrical triangle pattern forming. So waiting for a breakout for that particular level to see where we're going to next. So hitting the tops and bottoms, and speaking of lower downturns, we are seeing the dollar really pressured now, not only on the index but on its forex pairs as well. Seeing that price action is really, really hampered by the sentiment going into the new year as well. So falling away not only from the 100 level but the 99 level, crashing through that in yesterday's trading. Now we're heading towards 98. So if we put this on the daily chart, we are seeing now, after having this firm resistance on this double top, prices moving very vastly lower. So this is quite a worrying experience for the dollar. Will it break out? Can the Fed save it, or will we just be seeing more and more of a downturn? Obviously, we'll bring you all the latest in fundamentals and technicals as they come. So stick with us, stay ahead, trade responsibly, and we'll speak again next time. Bye for now.